Who do I want to use? I'm probably just gonna stick to Auburn. That's just how I feel. That's just how I feel.
Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Auburn Tigers. Taking on the 10th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis. Here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling.
Look at that.
He'll bring it back, looking for help. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. These two rivals first played in 1893, but there was nearly a half-century, guys, when they didn't play each other because they got in a fight over, among other things, gate receivers.
Yeah, listen, I've been lucky enough to broadcast this game before, and I'll never forget being at Bryant-Denny Stadium and just feeling the energy. It was just completely different versus anything I'd ever seen in college football before. David, there's a different meaning to this game for both of these.
Turning it on!
Let's sing it song, bro.
Touchdown, Tiger! He found some open space and turned on the Jets. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Receiver going in motion. Jet sweep to the edge. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, this defense knew coming into the game they were going to see some of these jet sweeps, and they were ready that time. Great job communicating before the snap. Everybody had their eyes in the right place, and they're able to tackle the receiver for a loss.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. High-flying pass catchers and the Crimson Tide. That combination wasn't right at the top of your mind, say, 30 years ago.
No, it used to be run, run, more run.
He'll take a deep shot here. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got some room to run. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Well, he was rolling to his right, and because of that, I don't know if it affected the timing between him and his wide receiver. They just weren't on the same page on that one as the defense comes away with the other.
Really runs solid.
From the gun, running back on the move.
They just happen to
And
play.
the
They just have to
defense
play against
holds
Bama.
firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Bro.
Grab behind the line. It's caught. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern.
Come on, bro.
Back to pass, it's Knight. Bringing the heat. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Really good play by this defense, and you know exactly what you're getting with this guy. Man, he is electric. He is dynamic. He'll make plays. So you've got to do a good job of containing him in the pocket. And when he starts to scramble, chase from one side. Don't overlap with another guy. Nice job by the defense.
Remember, we're playing
Really
Alabama.
good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. They'll try to get outside. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. You can go way back in the history books to the wishbone attack all the way back to the first Rose Bowl team. Alabama builds its identity on a strong running game.
Builds it on dudes that tote the rock and do it with nastiness.
Fires toward the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, he'd be forcing it a little bit.
That just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
To the air on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Looking for a man, it's Simpson. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Caught in the backfield, it's Cobb. Turns it on in midfield. Open field on the right. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Auburn!
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him. And you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
I got it, please.
He'll He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here comes that Alabama offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Back to pass, it's Simpson. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Miller. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
I know that was third down, and I know the quarterback's trying to be careful. You don't want to be too greedy, but he had guys open downfield. I think if he had been a little bit more patient and been a little bit more willing to let the play develop, I think he could have converted that with a throw vertically down the field. Instead, he got lazy, checked it down to his running back, and now they're setting up fourth down.
They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down.
And the gamble pays off, David. Not a lot of programs, not a lot of coaches would want to go for it down deep in their own end like that, but they turn around to hand it off, and hey, they get the first down.
Yeah, and I'm sure there's analytics that say go for it, and there's spreadsheets that say go for it. It's becoming the norm, but, man, there's obviously a lot of risk, a lot of reward. But it doesn't matter because you got the first down, a new set of downs. Now go take this thing down the field and score.
I got a lot of
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Wants to fire on second down. It's complete. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line.
And one of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on third and long. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Got it in the middle, it's Cuevas. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And you just wonder now, is that the play that's finally going to wake this offense up? They've been sluggish throughout the entire first half, but could that be the thing that finally just gives them a little bit of a jolt and leads them to scoring some points here before this half is over?
They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. Got the back over the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. They'll send the back in motion. Trying play action. He'll get rid of it. Working that left side. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
And that's that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the third down, now setting up first and goal.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Draws are such a smart way to take advantage of fast defensive linemen. They want to get upfield and get after the quarterback. It keeps them honest, makes them realize they got to play the run too. Great play call.
A very productive play on first down has now set us up with this second and goal. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama!
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
And he added the extra point. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. He'll bring it out. It's Cobb. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? To the air, it's Knight. It's in. Completed. He's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Catch in the middle, it's Singleton. He's down at the 27. They can't stop the clock, and this is a first down. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Singleton. Great move, now he's got room. Got a lot of room to the right. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Miller. They'll knock him down, and that will take us to halftime. Auburn ready to boot it deep to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Williams. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive effective that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know if this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well, because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Come back.
The give is to Miller. Alabama will get the first down.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit, because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And just a short save pass away. They pick up a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Simpson. Got his man out of the backfield. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Love the play by the defense. They just did a good job understanding where the running back was on that play. After the catch, they're able to make the tackle right away, and now they've set up 3rd down.
Gets the back moving.
Oh, God.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they
He
hoped
wants to
for.
quit. You're going to have to.
Drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Such a great job by the defensive back, dropping beyond the sticks, understanding where the ball's going, breaking on the football,
getting
great eyes,
embarrassed.
great vision, and great hands. Looked like a wide receiver getting that INT.
He'll start this drive firing. Catch in the middle, it's Singleton.
Man, it's nice having a QB that is going to hang in there. You can tell, hanging in there, he knows he's going to get hit, right? If I'm going to get hit, I might as well make a completion. Great job hanging in there, throwing the football on target and getting the completion.
The noise level is relentless here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires into the end zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling your rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. I haven't seen a lot of balls fall incomplete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
Caught near the sticks. It's Singleton. Touchdown, Auburn! And they take it in for 6 more points. How about this Tiger quarterback etching his name alongside the greats and maybe wearing out Aubie with extra push-ups after all these points?
And you just think about those guys having those kind of days. Nick Marshall, Cam Newton, just superstars at the position. That's what kind of day he's having so far.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11.
If he doesn't score.
This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just
I knew it couldn't really be much. Could have ran it. That's the reason why I'm not running it. I'm trying to kill their stadium balls. It's too loud.
Looking for a man. It's Simpson. Finds the tight end.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on 3rd down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
Gonna take a shot. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
What a great play by one of their biggest playmakers in the D-line. I can say this personally. I got my first start in college at Jordan-Hare Stadium. It was brutal. I think about it, and I get PTSD to this day. When you get those types of athletes in a three-point stance rushing the quarterback with that crowd noise, and your offensive tackles can't hear the snap count, it's not a lot of fun.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Fires to the middle. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they'll get him down after he...
Yeah, go, bro.
Welcome to Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started.
God damn.
Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Running back searching for a hole. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And the Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Williams will pass. Completes it in the middle. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
Looking to throw on 1st down. quickly complete. Still running at the 40. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
The Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Oh, he's got some space. And it's a fumble after that huge gain. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. And he had an opportunity there to make something out of nothing, but things just got sideways and the ball came free.
I just like the effort on defense, okay? They couldn't get to the quarterback initially in the pocket. He starts scrambling, and they don't quit. You saw all of the effort of everybody pursuing the QB, catching up to him, and then creating the fumble. Awesome job.
Looking for an open area to his left. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
On the move. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. Texas A&M going up tempo. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Gets the job done on third down as he gets it to the 25 before he's brought down. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. Caught behind the line. It's Craven.
Offenses want to get the ball to their playmakers really fast, and they try to throw the wide receiver screen, but how about the defender? He was right there in his space, got him on the ground as soon as he caught it. He was ready for that play.
Just going to keep it after the snap. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Can you even imagine trying to operate in the midst of this purple rain on third down? Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Shakes off the defender. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on fourth down. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. They want to run this quarterback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Safe completion on the screen. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen.
You gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move the sticks, get a first down. Nice start for this offense.
That's a fumble. How in the world did the offense retain possession? And the Aggies back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game.
No
and
way,
the defense
bro.
settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Off play action.
Got him. He got him.
Quickly to the tight end. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Because it freezes those linebackers, it freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run, and then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch.
Throws toward the end zone.
That.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second.
Whew. Okay. What? Dude, no. Why do we lag out? That was gonna be such a good game. Bruh, that guy actually had a nice little offense going. I mean, he had to fumble sometime soon. Literally, he's running the ball. Marcel Reed every play. I gotta run that back with Washington. He's literally running with Marcel Reed every play. Of course, he's gonna fumble at some point. And I was cooking. You got hot, nigga. Hot. And I got Darth Vader right here set up. Watch me. Estimated of a minute. What the fuck? Oh, what the fuck? The probably there's no one in this rank. Let's see, hold on. I just want to play, bro. You telling me no one's on? I'm already at a minute. I might as well wait the wait time. If I don't get the wait time, I'm just gonna reload it. No way. Everyone, the comp is all offline. 125. 120. Hold on, chat. 130. 135. Alright, hold on, chat. Hold on. Where they at? 135. 135. I'm reloading it. Yeah, cancel. Okay. Yeah, there's literally people online. Literally, there's that many people online. Why is there no game going? Or better yet, hold on. Let's read it up. I really want to play that game though. I'm still pissed. See what I'm talking about? Knew I wasn't tripping. Oh. 10 seconds to a minute and 20. This is some damn college football. And then if I get a game and the guy turns out to be trash, he's just gonna quit. So it's just like, you know, you wait just to lose. Okay, minute 15 chat, minute 15. You think they're scared to play Washington? If I go change teams and this shit work, bro, I'm gonna be so... Hold on, chat. We got a game.
Welcome to Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. As we'll see the #2 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you.
I waited this long to play Miami,
get this game started.
Sorry, chat. You're just finna be disappointed. You may not know what he's doing, so let's hope, but golly. hold.
And the Canes will put total weather to crank us up.
We can only hope.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
Let's go and establish that now.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Gonna run it. It's Coleman.
Okay.
Plows through the defense. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the
I really like this
Huskies
playbook,
can really
dude.
attack on this 2nd and short. Might be calling a hot route. Williams looking for a man. Makes the catch. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks.
That's
for
such a good
first
thing.
down.
Nice
Get you
completion to this
outside.
wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the
It's a
field
Barter,
all
it's a
game
Barter,
long.
it's a
Defense
Barter.
has
Oh,
got
yeah.
to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know
It's
he's a
a
big
bar.
part of this
It's a bar.
offensive
It's a
success.
bar.
It's 1st and 10 from
It's
the
the
31.
bar. Yeah, nachos. I'm eating
Got it
calamari.
behind the line. It's Coleman. Across the 45.
Man, Ruben Ben ain't that damn fast, man.
There he goes. Ripped off a huge shot play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this
Why
drive
couldn't I run the
moving
ball
and
when
get
I
to
had
the
Auburn?
first down.
So far, it's been a rough first drive for this defense, but I tell you what, guys, all can be forgotten if they can bow up and make a stand right here. You got a goal-to-go situation. You know they're going to try to be physical. The field's already shrunk. Get some momentum back right here. Get a big stand. At least hold them to 3.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
By
Now
them
on 2nd and goal.
digits. Triangle X. Looking at. Feel me? Feel me? Feel me?
Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
That is just what you want defensively, right? Bend, don't break. They drove down the field a little bit. They got 2nd and goal. Boom. Create that negative play. Now they got 3rd and goal. Now they got to make some decisions. Do they want to be conservative? Do they want to be aggressive? Either way, an advantageous situation now for this defense.
On a comeback route, he could win.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Now he's going to break the pocket. And nowhere to go with that one. Had to just throw it away. A wise decision to keep the field goal in play.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball for force game completion.
He splits the uprights. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
Kind of impulse that
Didn't
role.
find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Yes.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Looking downfield, it's back. Makes the catch. It's Fletcher. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They were trying to find the edge there by swinging it out to the right, but there was no room to run.
Yeah, in order for that play to work, they're going to have to get better blocking up front. Those receivers and tight ends, they've got to do a better job getting a hat-on-hat and give that running back a chance to go somewhere.
Get there out.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit, My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Well, it's not quite the start this offense wanted to have on third down. It's their first opportunity. That one falls incomplete. They're going to have to be better on those critical downs as this game goes on.
So on their first drive of the game, they're going to roll the dice a little bit and go for it on fourth down in their own territory. Gets drilled as he releases it. The ball just trickles to the ground.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week. When you come out, you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on fourth down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Yeah, this defense is going to have a plan for this tight end, especially when he lines up in the slot, because there's a lot of different routes he can run, and because of his size and his wingspan, he's very, very difficult to cover.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. And he'll take it and house it. Touchdown, Husky. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, there are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
That's what's called.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The play fake on first down to throw.
Such a delay.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to throw, it's Beck. That's reeled in, it's Daniels. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the break. It's Washington holding the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Going for the big play. And the defense getting a hand in there on third down.
I see why they didn't want to give me a player.
Defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody on the back end expecting throw. That's a force incompletions and force.
They're just treating the entire stadium as if it's four-down territory. On decision here to go for it, fourth and very, very long.
Oh, he
has to find a way to keep his feet in bounds.
That's what my pants sagging. Too much shows got this swagging. If I get this touchdown, oh my God, this is so cool.
Rushes on him. Got some room there to the goal line.
Oh my God.
Get him stopped at the 1-yard line.
There's a couple of ways to deal with quarterbacks that can run like that so well. QB contained. Keep those ends outside and wide. Keep them in the pocket. And put a spy on it. Put a guy in the middle of the field.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Husky. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you get hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
And the extra point is good. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
That's on my pants sagging.
Looking for blockers. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength after giving up that score. Now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Scanning the field, it's back. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
In a world of trouble from the start and a massive loss on that play. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Pocket breaking down. They're setting up the screen. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team? Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered.
Okay. Just looking fun.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half.
Camera action.
Starts a drive trying to go up top. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Got his man downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Out of the gun, the inside give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. The Huskies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Williams will pass. Forced out of the pocket. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown, Washington. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, and this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Coming out with it, it's Marion. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Fletcher. Showing off the arm. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And the Canes will hustle to the line. From the gun, the ground game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line. Being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
And listen, that's not a surprise. Obviously, they want to throw the football on 3rd down and try to get a 1st down, but it got absolutely nowhere. Great job by the defense, rallying up and actually getting a tackle for a loss.
Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's going for a big play downfield. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
I'll tell you what, coaches catch heat a lot nowadays, especially on social media. I expect him to catch a lot of heat. 4th down, long,
it depends. That's safety. His safety
territory. And you want to go for it, and you fail, and you're surprised. You definitely shouldn't be surprised. Just don't check your mentions, dog.
Williams looking for a man.
No one.
Skips away from pressure.
No one.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Washington.
And man, the defense
He quit. And they turned his PlayStation off, bro. Function Japan. I think I just sent the function Japan. Oh shit. Then no one's on it that night. A second. Ooh, chop off it.
Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators.
What, man? All we do is pop, man.
The Alabama Crimson Tide.
Yeah.
For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
His name is Harriet.
Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. He's out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Maybe another step, another block, and he gets more, but the offense will take over there. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him.
I think one of the biggest keys in stopping these big physical running backs is you can never let them get momentum running downhill. And I think that was a big factor on that play. They didn't get him right away. He was able to break a tackle, but he couldn't get the speed going. And as a result, he's going backwards. That's a big TFL for the defense.
Looking to throw, it's Flagway. Grabbed in the middle, it's Brown. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
First job for the QB a lot of times. Look at those safeties. Is it man or is it zone? Nice job. You could tell right away. He saw it was zone, understood where to go with the football, and that's why this offense had a positive game right away.
To the air on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Sturman. Nice pickup there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Ball. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw.
Wilson. Breaks into the open. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Makes the grab on the left. Headed to the end zone. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
Walk down.
They did a really good job of setting the tone and stringing that drive together. It was a long drive. They needed to convert some specific spots. They did it, and here's how they ended it, with physicality. Punch him in the mouth, opening this game with a statement, and they got the early lead.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Adams. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Grabbed over the middle, it's Bernard. And a little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Throwing right. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Awesome play fake on first down. Just a hair too much on it from this big arm sophomore quarterback.
Well, after getting the takeaway now, you're in the fringe area just outside the red zone. The offense trying to stay aggressive. They're throwing it right away, seeing if they can catch the defense sleeping after now just coming on the field. Give the defense credit. They were aware. They were ready for it. Made sure that one fell incomplete.
They'll move the tight end.
I fucked up.
Looks
I
as if
fucked
they
up.
didn't get it off in
I forgot it was
time. It'll be a delay of game.
nice.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. And here comes the offense on second down.
Okay, they're gonna triangle.
Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle. It's Wilson. Touchdown, Gators! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's Simpson. Got his man quickly. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to...
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He'll try to take it back. And
god. Oh my god. We are young, so set the world fire.
Welcome everyone to Memorial Stadium in Bloomington, Indiana, home of the Indiana Hoosiers. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside.
Oh my goodness.
Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week.
Thank you. I did not want to find no damn Indiana, bro. This nigga Denhausen.
Welcome everyone to the home of the Arizona State Sun Devils, Mountain America Stadium in Tempe. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Will kick it away to start us off.
Come on.
Here he comes with the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
A strike downfield. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Power football with the run. There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
The Sun Devils with the 1st and 10. To throw, it's Sims. Trying to beat the D deep. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Grab behind the line, it's Brown. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And on those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. On target to the left. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Why is Levis not playing? Is he hurt?
It's impressive. Once 1st down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Might be looking to run. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration.
Got enough space, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
The youngest this team is going to be kind of a problem.
Here's the handoff. And he's tackled at the line of scrimmage. The first play does nothing.
Man, not much
all
room for the
pretty
ball
fast.
there.
Not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block that. How about the offensive line push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Fires to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking downfield, it's Moss. Fires to the wideout. He makes the catch. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. New set of downs after the completion. The give from the gun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. Finds his man. It's Lacy. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41.
This plays quick.
That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona State has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Give to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. Just can't do it.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop.
A solid pickup, and he goes out of bounds at the 30.
Great job by the running back on this play. It's a big third down, and his ability to catch the ball, turn around, get north, make a guy miss, and go move the sticks. Awesome individual effort.
A shot toward the end zone.
That's your hand.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just dribbled through his fingers.
Oh, the offense just not able to come up with that. You knew that was going to be a bang-bang play, right? They're taking a shot into the end zone. That's going to have to meet a contested catch on the back end, but he wasn't able to come up with it because of the hit.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. When you see all those defenders around your intended target like that, just throw it in the ground or throw it away. I mean, that's a completion that loses yards. You're just hurting your offense.
That pass not close. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and force the incompletion.
It's fourth down and 14, but they're going to go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catch in the middle. It's Collins. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down.
Great coverage on that fourth down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw, it's Levitt. Under fire. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down.
They're in a bad spot.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Oh, he dropped the football. He had it right in the middle of the field and just ran before he finished the catch. It'll be fourth down.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense, because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
We should have done more with them. We had it.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback moving. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
I like the offensive idea here to try to change the launch point of the QB, but you got to do a better job protecting him, because guys can't complete passes when they're getting hit.
They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. The short hands. It's Skinner. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
And
you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time. Now, it used to just be in the red zone. Now, you just find the big fella, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
Fires to the big fella. Just sledgehammering his way down to the 33. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break.
Stop playing with me. And Daniel, you can see.
The Cardinals can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Give to Brown. Makes the tackle right at the 28-yard line. Pick up a 5, and they'll move the sticks. And the Cardinals getting set on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires left. Makes the grab.
And follow.
Touchdown Cardinals. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked him right down the middle. Bringing it back. And the returner will be knocked down. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Dropping back, it's Sims. Trying to make magic with his feet.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Second and short equals bow up, be physical, move a hole, get a gap, let my back fall forward. That back had nowhere to run, no push up front. Got to be more physical, Jesse, on those second down and short situations.
So for that point, David, I think you got to stick with it if you're on offense as a staff. Challenge your guys to get some push up front. You've recruited this position really well. You need these guys to move some bodies because you've got a talented guy in the backfield that can hurt this defense if you just give him a crease.
Unloads to the right. Complete downfield. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got an open man. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the 1st down. Got to use their time wisely. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man on the left. Defense makes a stop.